This is a flip through of a journal I've made recently. This was a commission, and the customer wanted a journal that had 240 sides, so 120 pages, and a theme of French ephemera and religious images. She also requested that I use one of my angel ephemera boxes that I sell in my Etsy shop as some of the decoration in it. So all of these different bits that are in my ephemera box, also made by me. So they've been used in this journal. So it's a hardback cover. I've taken the insides out and repurposed, and the cover has this French writing in the background, some old tissue that's got lots of foxing marks on it, and some dried flowers, and then this beautiful prayer card. So inside I've kept a palette of kind of neutral colours and these dusty greens and sort of pale teal colours. Lots of different bits of French ephemera. These are from the Graphics Fairy, some printouts that I've taken from there. So tuck spots, little envelopes with bits in. More French stuff. I've used lots of different weights of paper. This is a really lightweight paper. That's a drawing from a church sort of architectural feature that I've painted onto. French book page, some poetry, more French poetry, some seeds that I've added to that page. Another tuck spot, so building in France, and then lots of other little bits in there. The pages are made from some old Bible pages and different religious books. Some ledger paper and a photo. Some more bits. This is one of the things from my angel ephemera box, so it's an image that I've painted onto and then put in caustic wax and aged it. Some more sort of bits of Bibles and stamps and some silk. Another of those French poetry pages with some pressed leaves on it. Some stenciling. Another image that I've painted onto and made this sort of like plaster look background. That's a copy of an antique photo that I've got, some sort of religious service. Some Paris ephemera. So many pages, so I'm going to whiz through quite quickly. That's a leaf print that I did on a jelly press. The religious card there. That's a scan of an altered book that I made. Lots of different textures. A tag and a key. That's some original French ledger paper from the late 1800s. That's one of my favourites, this image of a French nun. Another card there that I've made. Some more of that original French ledger. The leaf print. The Easter card. Another of the cards that I made with encaustic wax over it. Some stitching and plaster. More bits. That's another scan of a page from an altered book that I made with some silk on it. Another prayer card, some more pressed leaves, a photograph of something inside a church, some sort of, it's not a font, I'm not quite sure what it is. A tuck spot, with a plaster look page with some silk and stitching on it. Loads of room to journal in this, so many pages. The tuck spot with some bits of ephemera in it. Postcard from 1910, inside of a church in Tetbury, somewhere in the UK. And some more of that original French ledger paper, a little envelope that I've collaged onto and put some bits of ephemera inside. Another of those cards. And a tag, some bits tucked into it, again made with some antique Bible pages. This is a piece of canvas that I treated with some wax and some plaster. Postcard, Italian postcard. And another religious image that I made. A lot of the images I've used in here are from the Graphics Fairy site, the premium site. Another tag there with some of that original French ledger and some sort of twig with some little flower heads on it. Some flowers, dried hydrangea heads that I've pressed and a button stitched on. Another of the one of my altered books, collage books that I've scanned. Some dried daisies under some tissue there. The postcard, bits of ephemera. And Souvenir of Paris. That one's dated 1956. All Bible pages, or prayer book pages rather. And another of those cards and some other bits of ephemera. Another card that I've put encaustic wax onto. That's a leaf print. Another scan of one of my own artworks. More Bible pages and tissue and leaf prints. Another angel card. Some silk. This is from a French grammar book. Some more bits here. Old cigarette card. And a little pocket made out of an old envelope. Again with some postcards and a photograph of an old church. And this is a page that I made from fabric and plaster and wax. Gorgeous texture. And some more ledger. Some more pressed flowers on some rice paper. There's an image, a religious image. Another little tuck spot there. Again with another church. That one is a font. And a picture of a church. I'm not sure where that is. It looks like Germany. Some more French grammar. Another card in a little tuck spot. Gorgeous picture of a nun. That's from 1851. And there we are. And then it all fastens up. I've put these two eyelets that the ribbon feeds through, so you can tie it and keep it all nicely together. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for looking.